Let's see. Can you spy better? Hey, you can. Well done. You picked up some points for it as well. Very good, sir.
An order. They'll wish they'd never
And
been
assault the
born,
walls.
sire.
Not even gonna
Besieging
bother.
the cowards, my liege.
Autocalc. Thanks very much.
Victory!
And I will take those
Nothing can
1500
stop us,
florins,
sire.
thank you very much.
The settlement has fallen.
Build that. And it's
Take the
Rome! It's the
spoils of
capital of the
war.
Catholic Church. Well, it used to be. Should have a cathedral in it. Let's do that one for role-playing flavor. Milan, you'll have a cathedral in 2 turns. Marseille, you need something to keep the order bonus up. Give you an inn, then a church. Angers. You could do with that, that, and that. Obviously, I will probably be out of money by the time those things come up. Sure, build a coaching house. You need a great market. That's what you need. Dublin. You can use them in. Why not? You can use an inn too. Inverness. Town hall, please. Nottingham. Shipwright. Shipwright sounds like a good idea.
My king.
Barnaby, get down there.
Begone. You are not my liege.
Turks don't like us. I guess they're friends with the Venetians, but it seems like they're not getting on too well. There's a Byzantine? What's your...
Is it me with whom you wish
It
to
is,
speak?
actually. Let's see if we can't reach an agreement, and I will pull out one of the buildings I was building. Make sure I've got some cash. But you know... Yeah, I'll pull that out. I'll give us some cash to play with.
Sire.
Hey, buddy.
Have a proposition for our people?
I do. Alliance? Hey! The alliance is generous. I can go for that. They're at war with the Venetians. I would like your map information, and I would like some cash. And how about to the tune of 2,500. Is that balanced? Is that good enough?
No, I don't see how this can work.
I don't think you quite understand this. You've not got the hang of it. But 1,000 florins.
I am afraid I must deny you today.
Yeah, okay.
I guess we can agree to this.
Hey!
Until next time.
Okay, let's have a look over here. So the Byzantines have been kind of forced out by the Hungarians. This still seems to be Byzantine. Thessalonica, which is right here, which they should have map information for because it's a Byzantine city. Or it starts as a Byzantine city. They should have information for it, but they don't, which is odd. Anyway, they've kind of been exiled into Asia Minor, but it seems that they've kind of pushed the Turks back in so doing. Doesn't look like our Egyptian brethren down here have changed too much, at least not from what the Byzantines are able to tell us. Okay.
Your Majesty.
And is there a... There's one. Hungary!
Your orders.
Talk to
sire.
me, friend.
Speaking on
Perhaps I can help establish a bond between our people.
Trade increase. Scotwing Granger feels respected. Well, you were a excellent general, sir, but alas, you are on death's door at this point. Very sorry.
where to, sire? Of course, sire. My lord.
Actually,
Where to, sire?
Marseille could probably do with a couple of spies. I'm not sure if that's what's causing the public order crisis in here. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Let's talk to the
Is there
Pope.
something I can do for you, noble lord?
This is about what I can do for you, your popeship. I would like to offer you a gift of 1,500 florins. Just to, you know, make sure that you understand what I am doing for the Catholic Church.
It seems we have reached an agreement. It would seem you are very reasonable. Farewell.
Okay, and then the next turn, we will slip in another 1,500, you know, just to remind him who really cares about the Catholic faith and who doesn't. Because as soon as I get my papal favor up enough, I am going to declare a crusade on Venice, or request the Pope do that, after I've moved down and taken out Naples as well, so we kind of have the entire Italian peninsula under our control. We'll take Venice, and then maybe take peace with them, or maybe just wipe them out. Actually, do they... The Byzantines took Crete. Okay. And I was building something here. I can't afford it now. How much happiness do you give? Eh, why not? Build a church. Go for it. Go nuts. And you could probably use crop rotation. Actually, when do you grow? Yeah, you could use a crop rotation to get that city up. Okay. I'm going to do a quick time check because I think I've lost track of how long this part's going to go, so this might be a two-parter. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back, and I've very much gone over, as I'm sure you've noticed, for the past about 6 minutes or so. So this will most definitely be a two-parter. I think there's not much else that we can do at the present time.
I cannot go there, sir.
So... Can I kill you?
Name the target, my lord.
Yeah, go for it.
Rest assured, sir.
Oh no, that diplomat has died. King Henry, merciless leader. Go that way. Alright.
Need someone removed.
Is that everything? I think that's everything sorted for the turn. Actually, you could do with recruiting some troops once that becomes available. So that I can, you know, grab a few more troops out of this army and move them down to take out Naples. I'll have to wait for a little bit later on, though. Let us crack on.
Leaving the army, sire.
Okay. Nah, what did you call a crusade on?
The Holy
Antioch!
Bible may preach peace,
I was gonna use
but
that
it is
crusade.
Christendom itself that is threatened.
Damn it. That man's died. Return Rome to the Pope! Do I have to do this? Do I have to decide now? Can I not? Can I just ignore that? I want this, and I don't want... Yeah, Spain's... Can I ignore that? I want to ignore that. There we go. I'm gonna ignore that. I never got it, Mr. Pope, I swear. I never got it. I am so annoyed that the Pope called a crusade, because I was gonna so use that for Venice. And I suppose now it doesn't really matter, you know, taking Venice out or not. If I give it back to the Pope, I can kind of keep going down. I don't really need to hold on to it. I've already sacked it. So I've gotten a considerable amount of cash for it. Actually, join the crusade. Mr. Pope! Let's have a conversation, sir.
What is it you would discuss with me?
What if I give you Rome in exchange for... Oh, I can't take this settlement from you. Shoot.
Farewell, noble.
How much of a benefit is this going to be? You're almost dead. It's... Well, I've never actually gotten this particular thing before. That's nice.
Sire.
The game has really thrown a curveball at me. I didn't even know that was a request. But if I do that, you know, I get a pretty good piece of papal favor, but I want... Like, can we just trade settlements? Can we do that? I'd do that. More than happy to do that. Is there a penalty? Relationship with the Pope will not be as high as it once was. You know what? Stuff it, Mr. Pope. Mission failed. Pope likes me less. Well, the Pope already didn't like me to begin with, so, you know what? Not really losing anything there. That's what I think of you, Popey. Recruitment. Let's get those troops in there. And how many can I recruit anyone here? Not for another turn. Right. I will leave
Your will, sire.
that lot
Orders.
there.
As you wish. We can go no further today, sire. Your will, sire. Command me, sire.
All of you except those two there.
We're combining into a huge force, sire. My
I'm gonna
king.
go take Naples on.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
That's what you get for not listening to what I want to do.
Father only ever says good things of you, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, you'll be back. Or if I can... Who's my faction heir at the moment? Anthony the Lewd. Good job, sir. Okay. You're rather rubbish, and you're not married, so let's see if we can't marry you off to Portugal. Enough. Hopefully that'll be enough for him to take on Venice with some degree of impunity. And while we're at it...
Sire. Orders. Sire. As you wish. Your will, sire.
1, 2, 3.
My lord. By your command. My lord.
Shuffle
As you
these
wish.
around a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Killed that man. Lots of things finished building. Okay.
God's
Whoops. Not what I wanted. Let's build a merchant's wharf there for you. London. A warehouse, please. York. Pop that in. Going on Dublin. Okay. Seems like everyone's got a decent building project.
My lord.
Oh.
Your will, sire.
You too.
Sire. Yes, sire.
And there. And put,
As you wish.
oops.
Your
Oh
will,
shoot,
sire.
I wanted to put a watchtower here, but
We have marched our limit.
apparently
today,
I've missed
sire.
the spot where I needed to put that. Oh well. I might want to recruit some new
Orders.
troops out of there. Okay.
my lord.
Alright, I think that ends this particular part, and I shall see you in the next one.